Welcome to Negresco. It's very easy to get lost in the Belle Epoque detail, but that's not what interests me the most. What interests me is the difference between €700 a night in shoulder season and $3,100 in peak season. Same hotel, but a completely different price. So let's take a closer look. We arrived at our signature junior suite. Expansive, deliberately ornate, incredible sea views at sunset. If you like minimalism, this won't suit you. This is unapologetically grand and theatrical. Walking down the staircase into the grand salon, we go to one of the two hotel bars. Time for a glass of pink champagne. And at that point, the setting, the service, the atmosphere, all of these do not vary from the season. What you're paying for, though, is the timing, the access, and the scarcity. But my question is, does it really justify the premium? The artwork is amazing. Negresco really is a living museum. Fantastic. Anyway, let's go for dinner in La Rotonde, a long-standing local favourite. The foie gras is precise, the service consistent and professional. And the next morning, the same holds true. Corridors lined with antiques, no repetition in design. This particular suite where we're staying has recently been refurbished. It's on the 8th floor and has wonderful sea views. The design is more neutral, but still with the Negresco signature. The bathroom is fully equipped with dual vanities, rain shower, everything you could possibly want, and heated flooring. And the most incredible post-Empire bed in this room. It really is quite unique and a joy. And the hall staff have the most incredible uniforms. The next morning's breakfast was fantastic, and now let's meet Hyatt.
Good morning and welcome. Here we are at the Hotel Negresco with our lovely lady Hyatt, who remembered us as soon as we arrived. She's quite the star and quite a wonderful, positive character. So good to see you again, Hyatt.
See you again. Thank you.
Okay, bye now. Have a good day.
And if you prefer not to go down for breakfast, there's always room service. I always order a club sandwich. They're constantly well executed. This gentleman has just brought in a professional garment steamer. A useful detail. Small tip, there's no charge, and your clothes will always look superbly fresh and well pressed. And now, suitably dressed, we make our way down to dinner. The walk itself is part of the experience, moving through the hotel surrounded by art and the occasional unexpected details. Beyond the facade of Le Negresco lies Le Chantecler. It's not just a restaurant, it's a theatre. This was my second visit. We opted for the tasting menu with the wine pairing. The precision of the service was excellent, yet delivered with a relaxed, natural ease, the tempo perfectly balanced. And by chance, the wonderfully talented Luke was playing on the piano, which made the evening absolutely superb. The frosting on the cake. Thank you. What struck me on this visit to the restaurant wasn't its grandeur, but the precision of service here. It really was a masterclass of balance. Unbelievably professional and refreshingly relaxed, if that's at all possible. The staff seemed to have such passion for their work, and it was really evident in their interaction with the guests throughout the evening. One of the highlights was that incredible lobster. That was really amazing.
Some anchovies, and then just here, this is the red meat.
The chef's creativity was evident throughout the meal, but one dish in particular, the poultry dish, I really appreciated the very different cocoa nib reduction. That was really quite unexpected and a great taste. The exquisite finish to the meal was my dessert, which was the poached pear with caramelized buckwheat praline and cream, then the delicate petit four and a final glass of rosé champagne. And then finally something so unexpected, a garden arrives at the table. Well, not what it seems. And that's where the evening ended, with a wonderful herbal tea, freshly made from the garden at the table.
Yes,
truly memorable evening, I return to the suite. After a good night's sleep, it's time to head down to the spa. A brief escape, a swim, and a moment to reset. The design carries the same distinctive character, elegant, considered, but unmistakably Negresco. Treatment rooms are refined with a quietly luxurious feel. And I have to say, the pool is surprisingly good. Finally, I check out the beach club across the street. The sun lounges are all set out, but unfortunately, hotel guests need to pay to use them. I think in peak summer the atmosphere may justify it, but access requires crossing a busy road, and that's not good. A palace hotel trying to function as a resort in the middle of one of the busiest promenades on the Riviera. So nothing actually seems to have changed. Not the rooms, not the service, not the food, only the price. So, are you paying for the experience or just paying for the month on the calendar? So, is the legend enough to make it worth the price, or do you need perfection? Let me know.